Greetings and salutation, guys. Welcome back to another episode review. Today we're gonna be looking at however you wanna pronounce this over on the Ps4, but this is also available over on PC as well. The game is a simple Japanese indie budget title, and honestly, it don't look the greatest, but the game have some deep roots for you to jump into, especially if you're a fan of the arena battle type of games with deep combos and a lot of strategy involved. And of course, the game itself is not that long by any means, only roughly about an hour and a half long, depending on what difficult set you play this on. But the game is meant to be replayed multiple times as you work your way from easy to normal to hard and so on. Because how the game functions, other than a normal beat 'em up with a light and heavy attack and gauze and parry, you of course have a fairly simple but fairly deep combat system filled with multiple upgrades for multiple moves, and each of them pretty much have its own area of specialty, especially when you start diving into what the mechanics of the game is, which is mainly crowd control. Of course, as you fight multiple enemies, you will start realizing after you get each enemy down to about halfway mark, they will start blinking red. When that happens, you can finish them off by doing a finishing move to get extra experience to buy upgrade for your character at any point in the game, or what you will realize is if you keep multiple enemies alive and get them all into the state and do a finisher, you will get any more experience right along with the multiplier of your combos on top of that. So the game quickly become a game of trying to keep everyone alive and trying to keep yourself alive so you can get the most out of each combat scenario. But sadly, the game does have some shortcomings other than its visuals, and the levels are pretty plain. All of them are made up of just a circle that you fight in, finishing off so many waves up to a point a bot will show up, you would defeat them, small little cutscene will play out, and you would jump to the next one. And the story itself, there's nothing to write home about. Pretty much it just boils down to one of your friends steal a sword that happened to drain the soul of whoever wielded it, and in return turn the souls into multiple demons, and it's your job as the main character to stop your friend, destroy the sword, and stop the demons. It's nothing great. It's a story we have seen a million times, but at the end of the day, it's not that important. What is important is the combat and the mechanics that it heals. For anyone that like me that enjoy very interesting and very deep combat types of games that you can just wrap your head around and replay multiple times, this is a game for you with so much unlockable, so many different difficult settings, and a very satisfying combat once you wrap your head around it. But sadly though, the game itself, on the side of the ugly, is of course a lot of the menus are not exactly the best explanation given, and honestly not the best to look at. But once again, you can really tell the game is straight up as indie can get here. But deep down, this is a game that is fairly enjoyable, a little repetitive, but is a nice little holdover if you like these types of games. And if you do, this is a game to highly recommend looking at, and hopefully you will enjoy it as much as I did. So overall, I give this a 3 out of 5.